Hello and welcome in, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for June the 27th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid, though. This could play out at any point in time. The message may or may not be for you, so just take what resonates, leave behind the rest. But collectively, we are completing a very significant life journey. We are wrapping something up here, and so what I kept hearing was get ready for some massive changes. I feel this energy of like needing to step into power, needing to step into self-empowerment. And I was sitting in the energy of the King of Wands with the Ace of Wands this morning. That was the most prominent vision in my third eye in meditation. And this is the energy of a visionary leader. We can all harness this King of Wands energy, whether you are a woman or a man. The Ace of Wands is massive creative potential, and the King of Wands is saying you have to take that action. You have to spiritually mature. You have to take that action. And so a new chapter is about to begin, but I also felt this underlying energy of being lost in sensitivity, absorbing a lot of heavy collective energy, which might be causing almost like an underlying depression. So before I go any further into the message, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, guys. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, share the video. It helps circulate the content. It helps the channel to grow. It's just a nice, free, easy way to show me some love and show me some support. And so we still have the moon traversing through Pisces, and it is forming a sextile to Mars and Uranus today, along with a conjunction to Saturn and a trine to Mercury. And so what I was sitting in, combining all of these energies, was kind of the energy of the death with the Hanged Man. And so prominent Scorpio energy, prominent Pisces energy. I was also sitting in the energy of the World with the Judgment card. And so the World was very loud. I believe it was in yesterday's meditation. And now the World with the Judgment. And so the Judgment is this final wake-up call energy, I feel. So this is saying, yo, get ready for some changes. Judgment is also this process of soul retrieval. And so we go through the fragmentation of the awakening, and we have to call back all of these little bits of our soul from all space and time. And so I do feel the Knight of Wands with the Nine of Wands energy coming through is saying there is a need to dig deep into maybe a commitment wound or a lack of commitment. And so I do feel, though, overall, there's this harmonious flow of energy coming in between feelings and actions, and aligning what we're feeling with what we need to take action towards, to either complete a cycle or to go towards new goals, new ambitions. And so really it's the energy of being in touch with your own personal needs. This is also the energy, I feel, of somebody coming through that is confident to be authentic. And so it takes a lot of strength to be your authentic self when the world asks us to play all of these different roles and wear all of these different masks. And so it really is a great time, I feel, overall, to pursue long-term goals and to make some positive changes, because it's feeling like there's a little bit less resistance to the change with these aspects playing out. Although we might have to work through some past emotional pain, which would likely be attached to that underlying depression. And so it really is a major time period within the collective of reevaluating emotional needs. Are your needs being met? Maybe you need to look within when it comes to finding a solution, but I do feel it's kind of time to make a sound judgment call. So let's jump in with some cards. Let me go pick some decks, and I will be right back. All right, I think we're going to start off today using the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti. I think Marchetti is how you pronounce it. Let's start off with this deck, and let's see what kind of messages need to come through. All right, let's cut it. Oh, we get a new perspective. There's that Hanged Man energy coming through. And so there is some type of divine communication coming in. I also feel like an underlying Seven of Swords energy. So this could mean like a confession. Somebody might be pushed from spirit to bring forward some type of truth, some honesty, some type of clarity, I feel. And what do we get here? Oh, this is given like an Eight of Swords vibe. And so a judgment call for sure. We get the Judgment energy. And so this is like the garden and the gate. So there is an opportunity to walk through the doorway of a new experience. But somebody here I feel is feeling trapped trapped in some type of situation where maybe there's been a lack of growth. I feel there's an overflow of emotions about to burst onto the scene is really what it feels like. And so what I notice here is two angels on either side of the path. So you might have two guardian angels crossed over watching over you. There's two owls here. And so birds are messengers from the other side. And so the white owl is, this is the owl spirit guide to Lady Isis. So I could be speaking to a divine feminine. Spirit might be bringing you some information about a deceptive situation. And this is going to bring forward a new sense of clarity, a new perspective, a shift in perspective. And maybe that did come in around that last full moon. And so we are in this double full moon portal. And it's kind of time to make that final judgment call. And so this is the energy of kind of like what goes around comes around. So let's get some of these out and let's see. Healing, Aquarian energy, the star. And so storks, this is like the birthing of a new cycle. 17 is connected to the star. It is connected to Aquarian energy. And if you see here, like, something is coming to life out of the nest, right? And so it's the sun. The sun is beaming through, and I just feel with the Queen of Hearts, we've got a Queen of Cups here that I feel has gone through a significant cycle of healing. And there might be like that final storm before the dawn breaks through. So this is also an indication of some type of soulmate connection with the two. Are they storks? They kind of look like storks. And this is connected to home. This is definitely connected to a true pair. Look at that. We get the Queen of Hearts and the King of Hearts. And we get like this Four of Wands energy. So this is connected to home. Oh, and this is connected to some type of bridge that needs to be burned. And so 38. We've got a Knight of Cups energy here coming through. And so look at that. We get all of the different suits. And so this is like the world energy. Oh my goodness. Bottom of the deck, we get the book. So I feel like a Page of Wands energy. And with the 10 of Diamonds, this is about a foundation. This is about some secrets, maybe some family secrets coming to light that could harm you. This is also a time of finding the drive to maybe do a little bit more research, expanding your spiritual gifts, expanding your spiritual knowledge. We go from the 10 of Diamonds to the 9 of Diamonds. And so Anubis, this is the energy of death. I really do feel there could be a situation between two people that at one point in time felt like they were soulmates, but there's something being birthed when it comes to the new. I never get a good feeling with this card. And so it's almost like the bridge from the past wasn't quite taken down before a new bridge was built. I just feel somebody really needs to maybe mend a broken bridge. The Knight of Cups, somebody might need to bring forward an apology. And I feel Spirit really is hounding somebody when it comes to something coming back around. This is the energy of something coming back around. And so maybe something you thought was dead and gone is coming back to life. But I just feel there's this energy of like a bad seed here, a bad seed. 23, mice. There's that King of Wands energy though coming through. So I just feel maybe some outside opinions got in the mix here. This is like the 7 of Wands energy coming through. And so there's like a King of Wands, teacher of the teacher, visionary leader energy coming through. And so be mindful. Not everybody is on your side. And so I think that's a strong message here. We've got this Queen of Wands coming through. And so we got like a King and Queen of Wands energy is what it's feeling like for me right now. And a Chariot. So it's kind of time to move on. It's time to create balance. And I do feel somebody here is at the crossroads when it comes to a decision. And it's this energy of like once bitten, twice shy. And so there could be a spontaneous Kundalini activation. And I'm hearing that Taylor Swift song, I think it's called, is it Cassandra? I think it's called Cassandra. I got cursed like Eve got bitten. And so I just feel like there's something here that needs to be addressed when it comes to some type of toxicity that's been a block to wish fulfillment. And so what are your dreams? What are your aspirations? Because I feel it's kind of time to take those next guided steps. Somebody here might feel a little bit down on their luck. I do feel like an underlying Six of Pentacles. And so there's really a need to reevaluate for sure. Are your needs being met? Are your needs being met? And so we definitely have a masculine here at the crossroads. I do feel a masculine energy. And so there is a brand new opportunity for love. The Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Cups. This is big. This is big, big love. And the 28 energy is bringing forward the vibration of the Two of Wands. Life is all about choices. Choices, consequences, actions, and the consequences of those actions. And so it's time to make a final judgment call. I almost feel like there's a dynamic here that has maybe turned a little bit toxic and has kind of turned into like a mother-son type of dynamic. There's some type of distortion here. And I do feel something is kind of sinking here. And so something ultimately has grown cold. And with the 15, that is saying the devil here. The devil here is kind of bringing somebody down, dragging somebody down. And with the 10 of clubs, I do feel it's kind of time to release a long-standing burden. It's kind of carrying with it a 10 of wands. And we definitely have a masculine going through some type of spiritual maturation. And so we kind of get like the teenager. We get the teenager here at the crossroads, and then we get somebody bossing up as a divine masculine. And so I do feel a divine masculine energy coming through, getting ready to face whatever challenges they need to face in order to complete a long-standing, challenging cycle. And so it does kind of feel like a very long, daunting cycle has come to a close. Get ready for an unexpected shift or tower. Maybe it's been avoided up until now. But this is about love. So we get the Six of Cups. This is a breakdown of a false belief system. Maybe this is a reorientation of your path to do some deep inner child healing. But it's like the compass energy, right? And so somebody is being divinely guided, maybe towards some type of soulmate connection. So I get like the Tower, I get the Two of Cups, more compass energy. And so it really is time to complete this cycle. Maybe somebody's got to go back to an empress that they betrayed, that is like all done looking back at the past. I feel like a 10 of Swords energy. I do feel the World energy is saying, hey, I think there's a hidden offer coming, and I do think this is connected to a loyal commitment. I feel a masculine energy here being pushed by spirit towards a new beginning. That's really what I feel. And so the dog indicates loyalty, right? We've got somebody here coming in with an honest, open, hearted, loyal offer saying, hey, I think you're my wish fulfillment. I want to complete this cycle. I want to have love in my life. And so I think get ready for unexpected communication. Somebody here is getting ready to take a leap of faith because they can't stay on this sinking ship. They're on a sinking ship. And I think their whole world is going under. It's like a wounded healer energy, a 9 of Wands energy. And there's that kind of Ace of Wands new beginning. And so get ready to receive news. Get ready to receive communication, maybe a confession. And I do feel there might be gossip surrounding this situation. Let's get in further with the Gilded Tarot. Let's go in with the Gilded Tarot. Oh, look at that. I opened the box and these kind of flipped right over. So, Justice, the 8 of Pentacles reversed, the 9 of Swords reversed, the Lovers reversed. Oh, there's that 9 of Coins. There's that pre-Empress energy, single, confident, independent. Could be an entrepreneur, could be a business owner. We get the Ace of Swords in reversed and the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody has been denying some type of an emotional truth. I think maybe there was a bad judgment call in the past and somebody went towards another lover. That's always possible. And so somebody's being haunted by the ghosts of the past is really what it's feeling like today. Something that they were not willing to invest in. Maybe they let fear override in their heart of hearts what they knew they should do. And we've got somebody here that I feel maybe is cutting off communication. The 9 of Coins, she's not afraid to go her own way. She's like, hey, I'm going to be independently owned and operated. I'm going to know my worth. I'm going to know my value. I'm not out here seeking any type of outside validation. I'm the one that holds the value. I'm the one that is abundant here. And so I feel with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this is somebody that maybe at first doubted her value, but I feel there's a feminine here. The second she fully steps into knowing her worth and knowing her value, the flipping of the script. So let's get into it, guys, and let's do a whole spread and see. Oh my God, look at that on the bottom of the deck. We get the 9 of Wands. So there is a wounded energy here. Somebody here is deeply, deeply wounded. Somebody might be coming in with an apology on bended knee. And so I think maybe somebody received some poor advice. I do feel this is about going towards maybe a new way of building family traditions. This could be a brand new beginning, but you got to take the action to plant the seed. And so we kind of got the Ace to the 7, which is bringing forward an 8 of Pentacles, but you got to put in the work. And so let's see what's going on here. We've got a wounded healer here, a wounded warrior that I feel is releasing resistance. Releasing resistance. And this might be the energy of something coming back from the dead unexpectedly. So 2 energies of death, Scorpio. Definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio, prominent Scorpio. Yeah, somebody wants to come in and offer a cup. But I feel like they're not really looking back, right? So we kind of see, we get the death reversed and the Page of Cups. And so we could also have somebody here saying, I don't want to bring something back to life. I want to go towards a new beginning. 15:55 on the timer. That's significant for somebody. So let's get into it, guys. Let's do 9 cards. Let's see what needs to come through for a collective message today. Keep in mind, this reading is not sign specific. I will call it zodiac signs like I have been doing. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, guys, check out the description box below. There you will find all of the different reading links for the different readings that I do offer. And there is a special on right now with my transit chart readings. And so this is the perfect time to kind of get a little snapshot view of how these current astrology aspects are going to be affecting you personally based on your birth chart and your current location in the world. So if you'd like to take a little snapshot and connect with me and figure out what you need to see or understand to get unstuck, I'd love to get that booked in for you. Oh yeah, I think I'm talking to a Queen of Wands here. So Queen of Wands, visionary leader, right? We've got a divine feminine here that I think is just on fire right now. That's what it feels like. And she's loyal. She's dedicated. She might even have a little pupperoonie at home with the dog. But let's get these 9 cards out, and I'm going to set her aside because she was a jumper. So I think somebody's getting ready to jump into a brand new cycle. Recent past. 2 of Pentacles in reversed. Queen of Pentacles. So, indecision. There might have been a balancing act when it comes to worth. Yeah, I do think maybe that was the problem. I also feel there is blocked communication. We've got a Queen of Pentacles here that she's not talking. I do feel maybe she's being silent in order to receive the divine guidance that she needs to receive. And there is a realignment. And these emotions, I think, are very stormy coming through. We get the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is like explosive energy. We get the 9 of Coins right below the Queen of Pentacles. So she is the central energy today. We have a feminine here. We have a visionary here. We could have a business owner here. We could have somebody in the spotlight here coming through. We get the Sun in reversed. We get the 10 of Pentacles in reversed. The 3 of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. And so there is a major heart purge going on here. For sure. And we get the Knight of Swords in reversed on the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to place him right on top of that Queen of Wands. The 2 of Swords in reversed. The King of Cups in reversed. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the 5 of Cups in reversed and the 4 of Wands in reversed. And I got to take it. I got to take it. I got the King of Swords upright and the Knight of Pentacles in reversed. So what I see going on here is I see some type of separation. I do feel third party, but I don't feel like third party in the regular sense that you normally would feel it. I feel somebody might have some regrets here. I feel regrets. I feel there's 2 people here. Like there's that energy that I felt, that I saw at the beginning of 2 soulmates, right? The King and Queen of Cups. The King and Queen of Cups upright. And now the King and Queen of Cups are both in reversed. And so I feel there's like a coming to Jesus moment. I feel somebody has regrets. Maybe they didn't see something clearly before. It does feel like time's up. Somebody is coming into this very prominent feminine energy with unexpected communication. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. And that's what I'm feeling here. And so I do feel the Knight of Swords reversed, the Knight of Wands reversed. This is like, you're not going to see this coming. You're not going to see this coming. Somebody, I feel, is has got something to say. They can't hold it back anymore. I think they're going to explode. They've got all of this passion that they can no longer contain. And they've got this passion for this Queen of Wands / Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. And I feel somebody has been so unwilling to admit that they've been in a very dark, desolate situation, in a loveless situation. And I do think this hurts. We could have somebody in the spotlight here that is exposing some type of false contract. And I do feel we've got a masculine here that is getting ready to speak up, saying, hey, I don't want to invest in this anymore. I'm bored. I'm discontent. I'm not really emotionally connected here. We got two people here, very unemotional, very disconnected. We could have two people very much struggling with letting each other go. But I do feel it's kind of time to recognize the challenges here. The challenges that have maybe held somebody back from walking away from some type of foundation where there is a lack of unity. There is a lack of spiritually minded connectedness here. And so I do feel somebody is really trying to gather their strength to release a situation. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this could be a disloyal situation too. We could have a king admitting like, hey, I don't want to invest in this anymore. I'm interested in going towards somebody else. Now, that doesn't mean that there's an affair going on here. That is not what it means. But I do feel somebody really needs to admit where they're stuck in the dark. And so this unexpected epiphany could bring an underlying tsunami of emotions to the surface. Let's clarify the King and Queen of Cups in reversed. Let's go a little bit deeper here because I do feel a separation. We get the King of Coins. We get the Ace of Cups in reversed. And we get the Hierophant in reversed. And so this is walking away from an unhealthy situation, a partnership that is just no longer aligned. There is a loveless situation, and I do feel we do have a masculine admitting like, hey, I was only in it for the money. I was only in it for the stability. I really wasn't in it for the love. I've had my eyes focused on another situation here. And I think we got a masculine here really struggling with fear, overwhelming fear, anxiety, sleepless nights. Somebody is being haunted with needing to make a decision. Look at that. There's that owl on the card. So spirit really is hounding somebody to strip away some illusions. So we are always the creator of our reality. Somebody here, I feel, manipulated a situation. I do feel they're being haunted by a past lover where maybe they left something open-ended. They didn't complete the cycle. Somebody here is feeling foolish. And I do think that last full moon brought in some type of wake-up call, an epiphany. This is a need to face your fears, overcome your fears, integrate a lesson. I feel strong Cancer energy. And I do feel stand up for what it is that you believe in. And so there's that Seven of Wands energy. Somebody is being reoriented on their path. And it does appear that they're going towards a divine feminine. So what does this divine feminine got to say? Does she even want this person coming towards her? What has she got to say? She's like, hey, you hurt me pretty freaking bad. You hurt me. You betrayed me. You stabbed me in the back. You might have even left me for dead. I don't know. We've got somebody here that I think was betrayed, and there's that Ace of Wands. So what has she got to say? She's got to say, I don't think there's victory here anymore. I don't think there's victory here. You left me for dead. You betrayed me. You stabbed me in the back, and I took this opportunity, and I trusted that God was redirecting me towards my own journey. And so I don't know what's going on here, but we've got the central energy of divine feminine that feels very single, that runs her own business, that has been, you know, working on completing some type of collaboration. And she's not settling for anything less than a divine counterpart. And so the Emperor is somebody that is logical, is disciplined, takes charge. This is somebody that is honest, that likes to mend bridges and doesn't burn bridges and doesn't betray people. And so we could have a feminine saying, hey, I know you're all trapped up in your head. I know you're stuck. I know you're stuck with what you've done to me. And so there is going to be an unexpected tower here. Somebody, I think, is getting a major wake-up call. And some truth is coming to light. And this will lead to a new beginning. So don't hold back. Don't hold back your truth. Don't hold back your feelings. because that can lead to a huge loss. I do feel somebody's really withheld bringing forward some type of communication or going back to something that they moved on from out of fear, out of embarrassment. Maybe they're feeling humiliated because they didn't choose the other option. But I think somebody's got to go back to something that they walked away from in order to complete a lesson. It doesn't mean you got to take this person back. It doesn't mean this person has to take you back, whatever side of the coin that you land on when it comes to this message. But there's a lesson here that does need to be alchemized, and that, I think, was it the strawberry moon that we just went through, really, I think, brought forward some truth and clarity. And we're right back to that Nine of Wands. And so somebody here, I think, is like in a state of reverence when it comes to a lesson. And I do feel is recognizing maybe where they self-sabotaged, where they wanted to just win at all costs, and it did, and it cost them. It cost them wish fulfillment. And so there is a major wake-up call. There's that Judgment card, and so be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. And I do feel somebody here, I think they let their ego override love. Somebody chose ego over love. And there might be an opportunity to heal a situation, but it's going to require a confession. Might require going back to something that you thought you could block and never look back at. But joke's on you, because what goes around always comes back around. And so there might be an apology coming. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath, because if you are dealing with somebody that is very much in their ego and has a lot of narcissistic qualities and tendencies, they're not going to apologize. But I do feel an offer of love is coming in order to create some type of social balance when it comes to a social injustice, because somebody is coming out of some type of disillusionment. So let's get some Kipper deck messages. This is interesting today. Let's get some Kipper cards. We get Libra. We get Libra. We get Aries. Pisces. We get water. We get fire. We get earth. I feel strong Taurus. Did something fall out? Nothing fell out. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. What else do we need to know about this message today? Oh, community. So there is a need, I think, to bring forward some type of an apology. I think somebody is maybe feeling like a little bit shunned, a little bit embarrassed here. I think somebody's been jumping through hoops for the wrong person, maybe stuck in a cycle because of a status quo of what people are going to think. What are people going to say? This could be something to do with a mission within the community. We could have somebody in the public eye that does like community service or something. And so we do have a very mature woman here. I do feel a very strong divine feminine energy coming through that likely is a prominent figure within the community. And I do feel somebody's just been thinking about this courtship, not really bringing forward any type of communication. And then we get the Thief. So that's interesting. And then this card was like this. So I did feel a card move. And so get ready for change. True love can never be stolen. Nothing that belongs to you can ever truly be stolen from you. And so if you are resonating as this central force, as this divine feminine, get ready to receive a gift. I feel there's somebody here in the courthouse or in God's court, and they're giving it to God, and there's going to be a judgment call made. And I do feel a King of Wands energy closing out a major cycle connected to some type of family patterns or family legacy. And I do think they've been in a very dark situation and slaving away for something that really hasn't brought them a lot of contentment. And so there's going to be a tower. Somebody here is definitely getting a wake-up call when it comes to a courtship. And I think they're coming in with a gift in order to bring some healing. So get ready to receive an offer. Get ready to receive an offer. Let's close this off with an animal spirit message. And that'll be it for today, guys. Let's close it off with one animal spirit card. All right, the horse. The horse, you could be born the year of the horse, but the horse is a symbol of friendship. It's a symbol of wisdom. It's a symbol of strength. And so horses are also associated with sexuality and fertility. And so maybe the energy right now is fertile to plant a seed, to go towards a new beginning. I do think somebody here is facing their inner beast. I heard frequency. And so a frequency shift. They might be in some type of toxic association when it comes to a community or a group. And so I do feel I do feel like a mother-son dynamic in some type of toxic cycle that is kind of reaching completion, that is kind of fallen apart. And maybe the last 2 years has been a process of descending into this truth. But I feel, or somebody here, maybe they've been free for about the last year trying to get their stuff together, and now they're getting ready to deliver some truth. And so Vishnu, there's something about good fortune. Something about good fortune. So I do feel there's like a magnificent energy coming through. So don't make any assumptions. Don't make any assumptions, because I do think somebody's coming in with a friendly gesture saying, hey, let's go on a new adventure. I don't think the passion is fully gone here. And so something about ancient Greece, Greek mythology, maybe that's going to be a source of inspiration for somebody here. But I feel somebody's coming in, the horse, right? The horse energy. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh, look at that on the top of the deck, the panther. So there's some type of cathartic release here going on. There is a cathartic release here. And so allow yourself to find your inner power. I think somebody's going to be waving goodbye to something that was only for appearances, for status quo appearances, because they're completing a cycle. And that's kind of what I got for a message today, guys. So I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out that description box below, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.